America didn't lose small farms by accident. They were pushed out, bought out, squeezed until the only way to survive was to fold. And the kicker? It wasn't drought, locusts, or bad luck that did it. It was suits with boardrooms, not boots with mud. For generations, farming was simple. You grew food, you fed neighbors, and you kept the land alive because one day it would belong to your kids. That changed fast when agriculture became less about feeding people and more about feeding profits. Corporations saw food the same way they saw oil, steel, and tech, something to control, consolidate, and monetize. And that's when the slow kill began. Small farmers didn't stand a chance against companies with money to burn and friends in Washington. Corporations could buy land by the square mile. They could take a loss for years just to choke out competition. A family farm couldn't do that. When the price of corn dropped, they ate beans and hoped next year wouldn't bury them. Then came contracts and vertical integration, a fancy way of saying one corporation controls everything from seed to store shelf. They own the fertilizer. They own the grain elevators. They own the distribution. The small farmer ends up working for the same system he used to be independent from, like a tenant on land he once owned. Even seed stopped belonging to farmers. Companies started patenting life, charging farmers every season just to grow what their grandparents used to save for free. Miss a payment? Lose your farm. Cross-pollination from their crops onto yours? They sue you. Imagine planting your own field and getting billed for it. That's corporate agriculture. While they scaled up, small farms were told to get big or get out. Not advice and a warning. Banks favored corporate credit. Subsidies flowed upward. Lobbyists wrote policy. And the men and women breaking their backs in the fields were left to read the fine print that was never written for them anyway. Corporate farming didn't just kill small farms. It made food a business instead of a livelihood. It replaced families with board members, replaced community with contracts, and replaced stewardship with spreadsheets. This isn't the fall. Not yet. This is just the opening chapter, the moment the wolves showed up at the barn door. If you enjoyed this trip down the rabbit hole, don't to bring the bike share and subscribe to Smart History for Dumb Times.